Hello, it's Vincent here from Vincent Games. Welcome to Standard League using Mono Blue Mill. If you want the complete deck list, then check out the links. I'm going to post them up the top and in the description box below for the full deck list. Basically, just using Fraying Sanity and other mill cards to try and kill our opponents. And this hand is pretty... this is okay, actually, I think. I mean, it's quite land heavy, but we got a bit of disruption. And a keep. I don't know what good hands are with this deck, having never played it before. Just came up with it off of other cards that I've seen people talk about. So we'll open with this. I can just imagine our opponent groaning at the sight of this desert. Probably could have afforded not to go with the tap land straight away, just to keep it to cycle. I'm just hopeful that we won't draw land. Mountain Go makes me think they're the worst possible matchup, which is, of course, round up red. Just, oh god. This game's going to be over quick. Probably just going to bounce this. It feels like the right thing to do. We lost a Disallow and an island. See, this is why I didn't like the multiples of the lands. This is awkward actually, because Engulf the Shores could be really good, but if we play I want to play the desert tapped. Actually, no, I don't. I want to cycle this desert. We're playing 25 lands, and I imagine we'll hit a desert before. We'll hit another land before we get to turn 5. Cycle this now. Imply that we're looking for an unsummon. And given the toughness of all our opponent's creatures, the Engulf the Shore still might be pretty good. And pass. So I imagine they'll cast Kenra and something else. Oh man. The turn 4 we're not dead. I mean that's a plus point. Oh no. Wouldn't mind being able to counter something, but I just want to bounce their stuff. Taking 5 does not feel good. Try and catch the Crasher with a Supreme Will, and then censor anything else that they might like to try and play. At least we're only taking 2. Might just have to cycle this censor. Sweet. At least we got to counter something. Pull for 3 cards and then hope to make something happen. I don't know what that something is. The fact that this is only 2 is great. That's fine. So we're going to bounce this with Baral anyway. Baral's expertise. Let's not spend life we don't have to spend. We need something good. Something good. Okay, so I think we have to discard the land because everything else is pretty useful. So Fraying Sanity is going to be cast off of Baral's expertise, which is pretty nice here. set up for the bigger mill. No, just another non-haste creature. Okay. Baral's expertise is great. I don't actually think it's going to be enough for us to win this game. But it's certainly done some work. Earthshaker Kenra, I'm not surprised there's at least one in there. It's not great, but that is unfortunate. Let's mill them for some more. More Earthshaker Kenras. We just have to hope that they're bottlenecked on mana, because I think they flooded out, which is probably helping them a lot, but yeah. So we're going to get hit for 6 if they do the one from the grave. Getting hit for 6 is not good. Okay. Maybe they just got enough burn to kill us. I'm not sure why they didn't eternalize the Kendra. Okay. Okay, so we're dead next turn. Okay, so with the compelling argument and Ipnu Rivulet, that's 9 cards, which would then be another 9 off of the Fraying Sanity. Yeah, I don't think they can kill us in their upkeep. Woo! Cannot believe we wow. Beat Rowan at red. That was unexpected. So we need a Unsummon. We take out Supreme Wheels. They're good for digging, but they feel quite slow. More bounce. Baral's expertise felt really good. And maybe one Imprisoned in the Moon for a Hazaret. I just can't. There's just not much we want to counter. We just want to bounce it all and stay alive. We'll just try that. No one drop is fantastic news. Nice, we've got the engulfs. We've got the engulfs, so we'll just bounce the more expensive one. Pull from Tomorrow Island. Ah, oh, Earthshaker. That's not what we want to see in there. Really need land now. Okay. Bad thing is if they just replay it, it doesn't really do much with the Censor. I'm going to cycle this compelling argument though. I think the Censor still is going to have use for maybe countering something like a Hazaret. Okay. Really need land now. Oh wow, that's just quite tragic, really. Okay. Not being able to cast Engulf the Shores this turn is going to be quite big, I think. Sadly. Yeah. So we got a 1. I think we lose now. I think this Censor is now no longer relevant. I should have fired it off on that Unclock Crasher when I had the chance, but that was my own fault. So we play Island, and we did. We're going first, which is very important. Very important. But yeah, this is the one match we didn't want to have. Okay, next match. And this is a one-land hand. Bleh. Oh, come on. No. What? What? I mean, I don't really want to mulligan to 5-4. I'm just going to keep this. We're going to lose pretty bad. Another bad matchup that we could have is zombies, obviously. That's also not good. That was weird. Crypt Breaker appeared on it instead then. They probably think they're playing against some sort of team today. Oh dear. Now it's all falling apart. With any luck, they might just draw a card. Nope, they want to kill us as swiftly as possible. I know. I'm playing crazy mill decks. Well, I can't be too ungrateful. I feel like these deserts are actually more of a liability than a benefit. These coming into play tapped are a problem. They don't make up for the fact that you can cycle them. I'd probably just let that happen, I guess. So we're going to go with Supreme Will over Pull from Tomorrow because although Pull draws us 2 cards, Pull does give us 2 cards, whereas I don't think we're going to actually have the mana to cast them both. And we do kind of need to take the island here, as Baral's expertise is not going to be cast without the 5th land. Yeah, I don't think it matters really. Okay, another land. Well, considering we mulled 5, we did draw quite well in terms of actually being able to cast stuff. Means it gives us a chance to cheat this Fraying Sanity into play, which is nice, because I realistically cannot imagine another point where we'd be able to cast it. Yeah, because it puts us to basically dead to any creature now. Anything that hits us. They win! I actually think we just cycle this. Baral's expertise. Come on. No. Oh, it's funny because, like, I don't know what to say. Crook. Now. Well, that's awful. Oh, man. This hand feels pretty weak, but it does have a Fraying Sanity and a Disallow. So we're going to keep. And long term, we've got the Baral's expertise. Don't want to see Basic Mountain. Could have gone for 2 and then hoped to hit Censor. Oh no, Censor wouldn't do it. We needed a Disallow. Specifically, we needed Disallow to counter that ability. I think we were digging for it to stay alive, but it wouldn't have achieved very much. So 2 Unsummons, Baral's Expertise. That's pretty sweet. I think we have to keep this. It's got 2 Censors and some mill. Mulligans pretty quickly to 6. Oh, here comes the courier. Desert of the Mindful, why do you mock me so? Yeah, if I was going to make one change to this deck, it would be the Deserts of the Mindful. They're pretty tragic. Okay. Could cycle a Censor, but I feel like we're going to get wrecked by whatever they play on 3 if we then tap out for a Fraying Sanity. We can cycle. I think we can cycle 1 Censor. I knew I should have cycled the Desert. You know what now though? I think this is a risky move, but if we can stay alive, this is so bad. Okay, so we've got a Winds of Rebuke, which is great. So they've got 3 power there. So they 4 power. So they're going to do 4, take us to 8. So can they do 8 with the rest of their hand? So they have 4 mana. Play 2 Kenras, only 4. Play a Hazaret, which is not going to be able to attack. I don't think they can do 12. I don't think they can do 12 damage to us. So we're just going for it. So basically, my plan is if we can, as I said in the video, if we can do Startled Awake, it'll trigger Fraying Sanity. So they'll have lost 13 cards. First Fraying Sanity will another 13. So they'll have then lost 26 when the second one triggers, which will be 48. Sorry, 26 to 26 is 52. I think we're all right. So I mill them for 13. Woohoo! Got there. So, what we need against Ramanat Red is double Fraying Sanity. Yay, the deck did what it was designed to do once. Okay, this hand seems quite reasonable. We've got a bounce spell, we've got Engulf the Shores, we've got Baral Expertise, we've got Supreme Will. All about staying alive. Yes, no wonder. Oh, Desert of the Mindful. I'm going to play this land. I may live to regret that. If we now just draw land, then that's really going to suck. Dole. All this stuff has haste. Got rid of a shock, which is cool. Oh, we've got Startled Awake in the bin. But he is chipping away at us. I would like to do compelling argument, but I think we just need to counter whatever they play. Simple as that. Just need to try and stay alive. Go away. Don't have another one drop. Yes. Okay, so we could cast Fraying Sanity and cycle Compelling Argument, which feels a bit. We do have mana next turn for Baral's Expertise, which gives us a Fraying Sanity, which does incentivize us to hold back on our Compelling Argument. So I'm tempted to just fire off and Engulf the Shore. It sucks to put it on just that, but as I was saying before, I just don't think we have the luxury. Okay, Hazoret. I think I can't even attack or block. I mean, could they realistically empty their hand next turn? Could just cast Fraying Sanity. My opponent telling me that I should play the actual lands. I don't think they can empty. They're going to hit us for a lot. So I'm going to cast Fraying Sanity, and then we're going to actually just cast this Compelling Argument. That does mill them for 10 this turn, effectively. I don't like the fact that we're potentially putting an Earthshaker Kenra in the grave, but what can you do? I'm just kind of really hoping that they can't. They can't actually get anywhere with their Hazoret. So that's one creature down. Yep. Clever. That could have just cost us the game. Well, they did mill them for that. Ah, darn. Yeah. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they can just kill us. But no, we die. So no recall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, die. That's a shame. If we'd cast the Baral's Expertise, then maybe maybe that would have been different. I don't know. Oh well. The deck was pretty fun, but I think if it was going to be better, I'd definitely add white to it and put that authority of the councils in there. The life gain and the fact that those lands that cycle are also islands is really good. So it does offset a bit more the fact that they come in tapped. Maybe even cards like Blessed Alliance instead of some of the bounce spells to actually kill things and gain some life. That would be really crucial. But yeah, food for thought. But yeah, no, the deck's really fun, and we got to do the thing a couple of times, so